Hey guys, just screwing around out in the workshop. I had this idea. I was looking through videos and I noticed my videos on the plastic melting, making those knobs and stuff. Those are a year old and I haven't done any more. So I thought, oh, that's weird. So I wanted to try a different kind of mold. I took a piece of steel and I cut it in half. It was a 1" by 2" piece of steel, and I cut it and then I drilled it in a few different spots because when I poured the plaster in, I wanted it to kind of stick, and I didn't want the plaster to come out. So yeah, I taped the ends and then I set a handle in there, and I didn't do a very good job of finding the center of the handle, but it worked. I put a piece of tape over the hole so that wouldn't get all filled up, but basically I just made a little mold of that handle. And then after this side set, actually, you know what, this was the first one I made. I had this in there like that. Should have been a little deeper, I think, because the parting line was way up, and it made it kind of hard to take out of this, and it cracked, but I fixed it with some super glue and it seems to hold pretty good. So anyway, yeah, I taped the ends with electrical tape and then filled it with plaster, and then I wanted to make some locating marks, so I took some screws or nuts and put them in there like that. 2 of them. One was up here. And then after that set, I carefully, jiggled this out, got it all loose, and put red grease, wheel bearing grease. Just kind of slopped that all over everything. And the brush I used wasn't clean, so just kind of got it all dirty and messed up, but I don't care. It's just an experiment. Now I put it back together. Oh, can't have that in there. Don't want to break the mold again. But put it back together and taped it, and then stood it up and filled the other half of the cavity. While the handle was still in there, I filled the other half and then broke it all apart. And that's when this side stuck, right? This was the second side. It stuck and it cracked all along that bottom. I didn't have enough, like on the original piece. I should have maybe sanded it to have a little draft so it would pull out, but I didn't do it. This is all an experiment. I don't care. What I want to see, can I make a handle, and will the plaster survive? Getting hot, would it crack again? What would it do? So after I finished pouring the plaster, I took a piece of sandpaper and kind of put a little bit more draft on it. It doesn't really matter. There's going to be a little extra plastic around the parting line, and I put a little channel in this one just so the air definitely has some place to go, especially since I used so much grease on it, so it wouldn't stick. Alright, so let's try this again. I'm going to put on my gloves and go get the plastic. You stay right there. I'll be right back. Okay, I hope it's hot enough. Okay. Ooh, that is hot. Now squeeze. Okay, well, I think it blew the side out again. I don't know if you can see that, but see how it opened up that side. There's a lot of pressure in there. I put vice grips down below, but it still opened it up. But let's see what happens. Last one that did that worked okay still, so maybe this one will too. Get that back off. Don't need that. Hopefully. Yeah, it's warm, but not hot. Let me see this down. Alright, so a moment of truth, I guess. I'll sit right down here. Ooh, that is hot. Oh, well, yeah, build up again. Let's see. This half the mold looks like it could be used again. I don't see anything wrong with it. Let's see if I can pull that piece out. I should let it cool, but what the heck. Boy, it's really amazing how hot this thing gets through the plaster and everything. Okay. There might be... Oh, yeah, it did break, but I think I can fix that real easy. Little super glue. Oh, did this break too? Yeah. Fixed. Yeah, that ain't bad. I can reuse that. Well, I got two out of it. I just gotta... Boy, you can really tell how that parting line didn't really work out great. But yeah, let's say there's two that came out. They're not the prettiest looking things around, I mean, but once I get them trimmed up and trimmed up and cleaned up, they don't come out too bad. Here's the original. See, here's the original right there. Ooh, that's hot. But yeah, I think I can get 2 or 3 out of the mold anyway. Wish I could figure out why it keeps spreading that side. I wish I could figure that out. But yeah, see, that crack will just start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually it'll quit working. But for now, I think I'll be able to get another one out of that. And I could probably just keep fixing it a little bit at a time, you know, as it breaks, just keep repairing it. And I bet I can get 5 or 6 handles out of it, no problem. Hopefully, anyway. A little thicker on the grease, maybe it'll come apart better next time, but we'll see. Alright, I think that's all I need to make at the moment, but I'll keep the mold around, you know, in case I need another one. You never know. See if I can make another mold someday out of something else. Maybe plaster works pretty good for one or two things. Alright, take care.